Alright, so I just want to thank you guys so much, man. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I just appreciate every single one of you guys for your support, for your encouragement. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be where I am right now. At 10,000 subscribers. I mean, I know it doesn't sound like much, but to me, it's a whole lot. It's 10,000 people around the world that actually like, yo, I like this dude. I'm subscribed to him. And I know subscribing don't seem like it's that difficult, but to some people it really is, especially if they're not really feeling you, which I show no offense to, because yo, if you ain't like somebody's content, why subscribe to it? But as far as like right now, I have 10,000 people that want to watch me, over 10,000 people that want to watch my videos, and I'm grateful for that. I cannot. It's amazing, with the opportunity that I'm being given, and I'm taking advantage of it. And like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be in this situation. I honestly, if I didn't have YouTube in my life, I don't know what I would be doing. It conserves a lot of my time, but yo, I'm fine with that. I'm not tripping. Like, I'm doing it for you guys because you guys love watching my stuff. So yo, I'm gonna continue doing what I've been doing for you guys. And if I go back, to when I first started making videos, I mean, my videos were whack, yo, like super whack. Like, I look back at them and I laugh, like, hysterically, because I don't know what I was thinking. I don't. But I mean, everybody starts somewhere, and mine just happened to be not so great when I first started, and which is fine because like, you can't expect somebody to be perfect right off the bat, which there are some people that are, but speaking for myself, I'm not one of them, clearly. But I grew as I adapted my lifestyle to YouTube. I grew as my channel grew, and I didn't take no classes for, you know, like any type of editing software for filming, or like any type of technology, nothing like that. I learned everything on my own. But when I first started with YouTube, and I was trying to, get it going, I was stuck like at 20 some subscribers, like 22, 23. It would go up one or two every week, and then drop a couple. It was just stressful, it was stressful, and it was just like, irritating. So I'm like, damn, I'm doing all this, and I like, what's going on? Is it not that great? And I look back at it and it's not that great. So I have an understanding of why. Now it's like consistently growing and growing every day. And you know what? My channel still isn't all great. I have a lot of things I need to work on. I have a lot of things I need to fix. And, it's just in the matter of time, I'm going to make it all happen. I'm just gonna, do what I gotta do to get to where I need to be. I'm gonna make it happen because, you guys supported me. With you guys' support, I can make it happen. I remember when I first started YouTube, I'd hear a bunch of stuff like from people like, yo, they laugh at your videos, they think you're a joke, this and that. And yo, that's fine, that's just adding spark to the fire. That gives me that ignition, like, to want to make it happen even more. I know there's people out there that want me to give up, they want me to quit. And if I do quit, I'm giving them what they want. I'm not going to. This is what I love doing, and I'm going to continue doing it until I have a reason not to do it, inside me. I'm not going to do it because somebody else tells me not to do it, They're not putting money in my pocket, They're not putting happiness in my life. I'm doing this by myself because I love doing it, and I'm going to continue doing it. And that's it, the end of story. Like, nobody's going to stop me from doing it. Unless God was like, yo, Eric, you need to stop. And I'm like, okay, then I'm cool off of it. It's amazing, man. 10,000 subscribers. It's insane. Like I said, many people may think like it's not that many, but from where I first started off, to 10,000, it's pretty serious for me. So, and I to give back to you guys, I want to do some type of giveaway. I want to do some type of giveaway. I don't know exactly what or how it's gonna go down, but yo, if you guys have some suggestions, something that's creative, I don't want you guys to tear my wallet apart, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys have any type of ideas, throw them down there, and I'll look into it and see what I can do, and I know you guys love watching my prank videos and my challenges and stuff like that, because I see it in all my comment section is full of do more pranks, do more challenges, and I'm gonna work on that. But just so you guys know, pranks, that's not an easy thing to get done. Okay, pranks are very difficult, So, be patient with me on them, and I'll put stuff out. I'll put stuff out for you guys. Challenge videos, I'll make it happen. You know, if you anything else you guys have, you know, in mind, like, yo, Eric, do some type of vlog. Like, my life right now is kind of boring because I do the same thing: work, gym, you know, and focus on YouTube. That's all I do every single day. But yo, if my days off when I'm up and about, you know, doing stuff around my town, then you know, I can, you know, do a little something. I want to know what you guys want, and I'm gonna give you guys what you want, you know, because you guys are amazing, you know. So I mean, that sums it all up. It's crazy, man. You guys are truly, truly amazing. I can't even express it in words. I'm at a loss of words for the feeling that you guys give me, man. Like I said, any suggestions for the giveaway? Think about it. Let me know, and we'll see what's up. Any other suggestions for videos? Let me know what's up, and I'll do my best to make things happen. All right. So continue to, you know, show that support, and you know, I'm gonna continue doing my thing. And I hope, you know, with my videos, I'm putting smiles on all your guys' faces, because I promise you guys that you guys put a huge smile on my face every day, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Let's continue making each other happy. You know, you guys are making me happy. I'm gonna continue making y'all happy. So let's keep this thing going. You know, let's not ever stop this. You know, I'm loving it. You guys, I hope you guys are loving it. You show that love. You know, go down there and hit that like button. Your boy's out. Love y'all. Stay up. Stay happy. Get out of here.
That's what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. Next time around, I want it to be different, yeah. Waiting on a sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. Lord, please save her for me.